Hello, beautiful souls. Welcome to the reading. So I am going to start off today's reading video by shuffling the energy oracle cards. Now, I have no idea where this reading is going. I'm just going to be kind of flowing with the energy and seeing what wants to come up here. By the way, there's a very strange energy I've been picking up on in the air lately, and I'm curious if any of you have been feeling it as well. The last 24 to 48 hours, I've almost felt what I could describe as a low pressure system moving through energetically, where things are feeling a little bit hazier. It almost feels like, well, I did a video previously called The Space Between Timelines. And if you're experiencing this energy, you might find that video helpful as well. But I just get this feeling of almost being caught between two places. It's like we're being thrust out of an old world that we no longer belong in, but we haven't yet fully solidified the new world that we're entering into. So let me know what you've been feeling lately. One of my favorite parts of our community here on YouTube is the ability to share our journeys, our experiences, and really encourage each other along the way. So thank you to all of you who do leave really beautiful, insightful comments. And yeah, I would love to just hear how you've been doing. So with the appreciation card, there is someone here who is feeling a really deep, unspoken appreciation for you. For some reason, I'm seeing almost this sheen of appreciation in their eyes. I'm not sure if that's the exact correct word for it. Let me see. Okay, so that took me a second. Sorry for the pause, but a sheen in the eyes can be a sign of emotion. It can be like a sparkle or a glint, but it also can mean like light reflecting off of the surface. And I feel, wow, this is already getting kind of emotional. This person must be feeling a lot of emotion about you. I feel that when they even just think about you, it makes their eyes sparkle and light up. And this is especially true when they're actually right in front of you or around you physically. Although for some of you, you may not have been around each other physically for a long time. But I'm hearing the eyes could never be in denial. And so what I'm picking up here is when you've been around this person physically, they may have tried to deny feelings for you. I'm getting mainly they just wouldn't verbalize these feelings, that things would go unspoken, but the eyes would always tell the truth here. And the way this person's eyes would have this sheen, they would light up when they would see you, would tell you how deeply they felt for you without even really needing to say a word. But that sparkle comes to their eye even when they just think about you now. I'm getting a very bittersweet feeling. This is someone who feels like they're on the outside of your life looking in, and yet they do feel this really strong admiration for you. I'm getting that if you felt that low pressure system energy that I was describing, or some kind of low emotions lately, part of what you may actually be picking up on could be some of this person's energy. You might be, it's funny, I saw the number 404, which always makes me think of the computer 404 error message. I feel like this person feels like they're stalling out in their life. They feel like I'm hearing that they're not as with it right now mentally, that they can't seem to get things to load mentally speaking, just like a computer having an error message. They're feeling very distracted right now. You may be feeling some of these ways as well, because there's a very strong energy bond open between you and this person, a line of energy. So you actually could be feeling via energetic transference some of what they are feeling. And let's just go into this. Why is this person appreciating you right now? Or what are they appreciating about you at the moment? Walking away. This is kind of reminding me of a recent reading I did. So for some of you, I might be continuing a thread of energy, but I feel this person admires you for the way that you stood up to someone or something, the way that you walked away from something. I have to say that I'm getting a wave of chills. For some of you, if this isn't romantic, this may be a spirit guide or an ancestor, because I'm getting this may be someone who passed in this lifetime that you knew when you were younger, or maybe you never even knew them. Maybe they passed before you were born, but their spirit has always been kind of looking out for you or connected to you. And I'm getting, in some cases, this is so specific, but there may be some significance between, like, maybe, for example, this person passed or was born in the same month that you were born, or there's I just get there's some synchronicity around your birthdays or something, your life path numbers. I feel like there's a synchronicity astrologically somehow or numerologically between you and this person. I'm not sure why I'm getting that. I also saw a rabbit for some reason. That might be symbolic. But what I'm getting is, again, whether it's a romantic person who just feels kind of blocked out of your life, I keep seeing someone who's like watching you, but through glass, where like they can observe you. It almost seems like one-sided glass as well, where like they can observe you, or they have this awareness of you, but you aren't really aware of how aware they are of you, if that makes sense. So again, it could be an ancestor, it could be a spirit guide, just feeling this pride for you, for the way that you stood up to a person or a system, or you've evolved to this point of confidence where you've set a boundary with someone or something, or walked away from a toxic situation that wasn't good for you. And I'm hearing grown in your confidence. It's like this person has watched you grow into yourself in some sense, like become this most confident version of yourself. But I get the sense of them observing this at a distance, again, whether they're in a different kind of dimension because they're an ancestor or a guide, or whether it's just that they feel so disconnected from your life currently. It feels like being in some kind of different dimension. This is someone with the sacral chakra reversed. If it's a physical person in your life that we're talking about, they are feeling really uninspired in their life. The word monotonous is coming up. So they're feeling like their life is just the same day repeating itself over and over again. A card just flew out here. Let me collect that really quick. Angel of Balance. Yeah, this is someone who is trying to energetically bring themselves into balance. I'm just hearing there's a loss of interest. If they were with someone romantically, maybe they've just totally lost interest or attraction for that person. Maybe this is someone who used to get a lot of temporary pleasure out of certain physical things that just don't bring them joy anymore. This really gives me the sense of someone going through a spiritual transformation, or even a dark night of the soul, because it's very common during a dark night of the soul that one will just completely lose interest in so many physical aspects of their life that used to bring enjoyment, even hobbies and different things that they used to love. I feel like this person is trying to do the things that they love, but nothing, well, it's funny because I was going to say nothing lights them up anymore, but then I thought of the beginning of the reading where you light them up. Maybe that's why they're so focused on you, because nothing makes them feel the way that you do. Even when they're just reflecting on you or thinking about you, it brings this light, this energy into them that nothing else in their life seems to be bringing at this time. So with the hostilities card, why is this card here? I feel like this person is experiencing, I'm hearing tense environment, a lot of tension, either in relationships around them, in their friendships, in their co-working environment. I feel like there are people around them where there are a lot of arguments or tension or chaos. Yeah, this seems to be individuals that they interact with regularly, whether it's a romantic partner, friends, co-workers, like a workplace tension. I feel like they're in a tense environment a lot of the time where they feel like they can't really openly share themselves or speak their mind without being shut down. And that has led to a lot of frustration for them. I feel like this is part of why they've been thinking so much about you, because one thing they're saying is you were someone they always felt they could be so incredibly open with. They felt like you kind of just understood them on this deeper level, that it was easy to be open with you in a way that they're really struggling to be open with people around them right now. I feel like their community is bringing them a lot of unhappiness or a lot of tension, again, whether it's friendship-wise in the workplace or romantically. With Goddess of the Moon reversed, I feel like this represents them feeling the disconnect from you in an even stronger way because of these environments of tension around them. I feel that because of how they feel so shut down by people and things around them, or the environments around them feel so harsh and tense, it's creating this natural contrast where it's almost like they're thinking to themselves, when did I feel the opposite of this? When did I truly feel accepted and seen? And that is automatically bringing you up in their mind. And I'm also getting that they didn't seem to fully appreciate that about you or about the connection at the time. So they may have not ever expressed to you how much it meant to them that you were someone that they could be so open with. They could kind of like bare their soul to and be held and be seen and supported in this deeper way. I'm picking up on something about your connection being much deeper emotionally and spiritually than ever made sense because of your physical status or situation. So what I mean by that is, for example, maybe you were always like on the surface, just coworkers or just acquaintances or even almost strangers. And yet there was this deeper spiritual and energetic emotional bond that seemed to defy, like to be so much more than whatever was showing on the surface. And I'm hearing them say, did you feel it too? It's almost like they've been spending a lot of time reflecting on this because at the time, a part of them wondered if this was just limerence, if this was just them, I'm hearing, being caught up in your physical appearance or your physical beauty, because they do find you to be very physically alluring or attractive in some way. So they may have thought that they got kind of caught up in how you look physically. And I'm hearing that regardless of what you think of yourself physically, whether you're really confident in your physical appearance or whether at times you struggle with that confidence, it's like your guides want you to know that part of the message is still for you, even if I just get the sense there may have been a group that was resonating with everything else. But then maybe in that part, if you were experiencing some self-doubt physically lately, you might be kind of wondering about that. But my guides want me to reassure you, yes, that part of the message was for you as well. If the rest has been connecting, this person does and always has found you very physically alluring and attractive. And in fact, so much so, they were wondering if their feelings for you were mostly this physical thing. But now I'm getting so much time has passed. They've had a lot of time to reflect on this, a lot of time to like circle back to this over and over, as much as maybe they tried to move forward. And it's the time that has passed that has really revealed to them that there must be something deeper going on here, because I'm hearing time reveals all. It's like there's no way in this person's mind that after all this time, now I don't know if that means weeks, months, years, decades, only you can know what that is for you. But in this person's mind, there's no way that all this time could have passed and they would still be circling back to you mentally. That's the sense I get, that no matter where this person goes, they always find themselves circling back to you. And what I have to say is I feel this constant circling back finally one day somehow leads them just to put it all out there and to express what they're feeling, whether they do that now or it's weeks from now, months from now, years from now. I don't really get a specific time frame, but eventually the pressure is going to build here, and this person is going to feel internally that they have no choice but to just reach out and communicate to you what they're feeling, even though they have no idea if you're feeling it too or if you've ever felt it, because I feel everything here has always gone completely unspoken between the two of you. I saw a really big corporate building of some kind or some sort of skyscraper, so that could be significant to someone. Maybe someone lives in a very urban area. But we also have the heart chakra card. So this tells me that the disconnect is really paining this person because this is connected with Goddess of the Moon reversed. And I see you really coming up as that Goddess of the Moon energy, regardless of whether you consider yourself to be more so in your masculine or feminine. The Goddess of the Moon really represents someone who's deeply connected to the spirit realm, to their intuition, to the energies of people, of the planet. I feel like that is you, and you are like deeply embedded in their subconscious right now, or at least that's how they're feeling. But also with the heart chakra card, a lot of emotions are coming out for you. And while these emotions, I feel, aren't really being discussed with people around them, because again, they may be in these environments where they don't really feel safe to open their heart in that way because of the tension or the conflict or chaos. But regardless, I feel that something significant is happening with these emotions internally, where they are finally no longer trying to hide from themselves internally. They are finally allowing themselves to consciously acknowledge, yes, I am feeling this way. I've been feeling this way. They're allowing themselves to really immerse in these emotions coming up for them and feel them in a conscious way. And that is very significant because I feel that's something this person did not allow themselves to do for a really long time. So I am going to pull a few more message cards from this person. If you are connecting with this reading, then I really recommend my Quantum Connection Subliminal Meditation. This one is so powerful when it comes to strengthening your bond spiritually with a specific person and manifesting more physical communication and interaction with them. Because as I said, the time frames in this particular situation feel a little bit unclear. It's hard to get an exact read on when this person will reach out. It just feels like this pressure building where it's ultimately going to be inevitable. But if you do want to speed up that physical timeline of hearing from them or communicating with them, interacting with them harmoniously in the physical world, this subliminal is designed to help bring the two of you closer together in the quantum realm. And of course, everything physically manifests from that energetic place when we shift the energy. So this subliminal comes from my app, Sound and Soulful. If you already have the app, you can add it to your personal playlist by using the search feature in the app. If you don't yet have it, then I will leave a download link to the app in the pinned comment and description box. In this app, I have over 130 subliminals for all areas of life, for love, relationships, mood, mindset, manifestation, money, career, and so much more. And you can listen to any subliminal in 10 different background sound options. You can read the affirmations while you're listening, and you can even create your own custom private playlists. So again, the name of this subliminal is Quantum Connection, and I've personally already been seeing such powerful results with this. One byproduct of this subliminal, besides using it to manifest more connection with a specific person, is it will help to connect you with the right people, things, opportunities that are most aligned with you on a soul level in a general sense as well. So I know many of you have really been seeing a lot of shifts using this subliminal, and I've read some of your comments about it. So I'm really excited. It's helping so many of you. And if you haven't yet tried it out, I would love for you to give it a try. You can try it completely free for 7 days when you do download the app and create a free trial account. So again, the link to get the app is underneath this video. And let's go ahead and pull a few final messages from this person. And I'm going to be pulling from the Lover Oracle just to get some very, very direct message cards. Okay, we have It's All Too Much. It's interesting this is coming out right after we pulled that heart chakra card that is so connected with all of those emotions they're now allowing themselves to feel, because what I'm getting is this is someone feeling overwhelmed by emotions they tried to disregard for such a long time that are now flooding out. What else can I channel from this specific person? I'm afraid to lose you. I am the one for you. Interesting. So if this person has ever seen you connecting with someone else, I feel like they've always had this sense that the two of you are meant to be together, or that you are meant to be with them. And there's also this deep fear of never reconnecting with you or having lost you forever because of, I'm hearing, their inability to express their feelings in the past. I'm also hearing questions hanging in the air. So I do feel that this person has a lot of questions for you, or questions about this connection that are just kind of constantly circling around their mind. I'm getting this is part of what really would push them forward ultimately to step forward and communicate. So I really hope this reading helped you. I imagine we will be continuing to channel into this thread of energy moving into the future. So if it did connect for you, be sure to subscribe if you want to stay updated whenever I post new downloads, new information coming through, and new reading videos. You can also follow me on Instagram at Magnetize Yourself. And of course, if you'd like to utilize my quantum connection subliminal to deepen your bond with this person energetically and manifest more interaction with them physically, the link to get the Sound and Soulful Subliminals app is in the pinned comment and description box underneath this video. Otherwise, I am sending you all huge amounts of love and light energy. Have an amazing remainder of your day, and I will connect with you here again in the next video.